point out a couple people here who support the PNP party and who support the Liberal Party. So this is not about politics. This is about the government sending the JDF here to help the people in the community. And definitely I'm supporting that.
No, because I don't stand with these set of people here today.
Yes. All right, talk to me. Because, we want all the views. We're not here to hear one side. We want to hear everything. BOJ TV is all about just, hearing the concerns of everybody. Talk to me.
All right, what I know going on in Accompong is...
All right, so this is Karen Spencer for BOJ TV. We have another exclusive for you today. We're journeying all the way to Accompong. We have been called at our newsroom. There is an issue that needs to be settled. We're going to find out the views of the people and hear what's the matter. All right, so our newsroom, we were called as it relates to a demonstration that's taking place here in Accompong town. Several calls to the newsroom and we have responded, and we came, and as you would see in the footage, protest taking place here. Maroon citizens of Accompong, they have a story, some information that they want to get out. So we're talking to a few of the citizens. Sir, am I correct in referring to you as a citizen?
Yes, you are. You're very correct. A concerned citizen of Accompong.
Okay. All right. Our newsroom at BOJ TV, we have been receiving several calls. Tell me what's the problem here?
Well, firstly, I must commend the Prime Minister and coming forward to see the effect of Melissa in Accompong town. Secondly, now, as you can see, my placard says the decision is not to accept the government help is Richard's Curry, not ours. So our greatest concern is because of the turn down of the military force in Accompong regarding to putting on roof and the people of Accompong house. Yes, it's a great what I should say, disappointment, because we were looking forward to see the help coming in from both sides of entity, both the chief in here and the Prime Minister of Jamaica with the military. And with the turn down is very disappointing. And we can't afford that because the people of Accompong need help. And we need help urgent because there are houses without roof. There are children who are traumatized even by hearing the sound of the rainfall and the roof without a sturdy covering.
All right. So let's just put some context to what's happening so viewers can understand what's happening. So recently, persons would have seen images, footage, news stories of the visit of the Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, visiting Maroon Town. I think he was he was accompanied by Minister Grange, Minister Charles, and other officers of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. And we saw where the chief and himself were touring with citizens, and a number of pledges were made, including the Prime Minister's offer to ask the to get the JDF to assist with the rebuilding of homes. Subsequent to that, the chief, Richard Curry, we saw a statement put out that we got online as well, indicating that it was the decision of the council. I think it was. I stand corrected, but he indicated that he was not going to offer. Very respectful statement, I must say, the video that I saw. But at the end of it, he was indicating that he was not going to accept the offer from the Prime Minister as it relates to the JDF coming into the area. So now you're here today. So I'm just trying to bring some context so viewers can understand what you're having. So since the issuing of that statement of the chief now, you guys have come out now and you're saying that you actually want the JDF to come in and assist, and that is why you're here.
Yes.
Today. You want to just expand a little more in terms of what you have been saying?
Definitely, because when you think of it, he mentioned that he sit with his council and he made a decision. But think about it. Is the council's voices enough? What about the residents living in Accompong? What about the people's voices? What about the people who are facing damage, losses, and all those kind of stuff? What about their voice? Is there not a voice to be heard?
Okay.
So they cannot make the decision for everybody.
So what you're saying, you would have wanted the chief and the different persons of position in his hierarchy to have like a community meeting, consult with the people, discuss it as a community, and then a general statement is made. That is what you would have preferred.
I wouldn't say he didn't have a meeting, but at the end of the day, you didn't stand and hear the people's views.
Okay, so so since the Prime Minister left, there was a community meeting to discuss the matter at hand?
Yes, there was a community meeting, but it's only to let us know that he's gonna be refusing the JDF, the Prime Minister's offer. It wasn't shown about to hear the views of if people want them to come. Okay, and so that is what people standing for.
Okay, so citizens didn't give their take on the matter or anything like that?
No, he should have expanded further with the people before putting out the video.
Oh, okay, got you.
Turning down the offer of the Prime Minister because we really need help.
Yes, I really would love to be able to to speak to the chief as well, because we're doing a media story. I would like to get a balanced view, so we want everybody's views, everybody given a chance. So if persons are able to to get the chief to talk to us, we'll love to accept that. So in terms of, talk to me a little bit though, because persons are all over the world. Accompong, the citizens of Accompong, you guys are loved all over the world, a significant part of the Jamaican history. Talk to me about the damage up here though.
It is very bad.
Mm-hmm.
It is very bad because in Accompong we don't have like a steady 9-to-5 job that we do. So our livelihoods is like shop, farming, so just start of stuff. So that everything is damaged now. So it is kind of hard for people to pick up back on of what they lost, because as a lot of people have no resources saved up. I do farming. If you can see, I am coming from work.
Yes.
I am coming from work, and it's a small job that I do, little laborer work and mason site. I do farming, but everything is damaged. So we are looking forward to can sustain ourselves again. But if we don't get the help, we cannot do it again because we are really being damaged.
And so presently the community is without light and that sort of thing.
No light, and it's affecting us very badly because we really need back the help to get back light and stuff forth.
All right, thank you for talking to us. We'll talk to some more of the citizens here from Accompong. Thank you.
Thank you also.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Marvin Rowe.
All right, Marvin. Tell me what's your problem here today.
First and foremost, I want to say good evening, Jamaica. And we are here today doing a peaceful protest. We're not looking to make trouble or anything with nobody, right? And if I should say, I could point out a couple people here who support the PNP party and who support the Liberal Party. So this is not about politics. This is about the government sending the JDF here to help the people in the community. And definitely I'm supporting that. That is the cause I'm supporting.
Okay.
Understand? So with the colonel come out and say he not gonna accept the JDF here to put the roof on, I'm also a tradesman, right? And if you look on majority of the roof in the community, they are without top. And if you going to only take the material from the government, then who is going to put it on? And how you gonna pay people to put it on? Because nobody gonna work for free. You understand? So that is one of the things that we are protesting about today.
Okay.
The statement that the colonel give that, I mean, he don't want the JDF here to help. It's not like nobody here is wanted. They're not looking for gunmen or anything like that. They're here to help the people in the community. And so that is why we are out here protesting today.
Let me ask you, since the visit of the Prime Minister a few days ago, the person I spoke to just now indicated to me that there was a committee meeting. Were you a part of that committee meeting that the chief had?
He kept a meeting. He kept a meeting the other day. But when he come out like 2 days after and say he don't want the JDF, the soldier here to put the roof on, that was mentioned. So he kept a town hall meeting. He didn't keep a meeting with the councillor or anybody in the community to say, oh, we do not want that. Nobody made the decision about that and nobody made disagreement on that. So when he come out with that and put it on the net, it's surprising. And the thing is, I travel outside of Jamaica also and outside of the community. And to hear people is bashing the Maroon like we are nobody, it is very wrong. You understand? Because we're not going to stand for that. We're not going to put up with it. So we're just, as I said, we're out here doing a peaceful protest, and we want the outside people other than from Maroon to know that we accept the help that the government willing to give to us.
Okay. So has anybody approached the chief and his government in terms of how you feel about the statement that he gave? You know, if that anybody have tried to consult him?
I mean, nobody tried to approach him about it. Because sometimes, to be honest with you, he's a person who doesn't listen to the second man. You know, is whatever he said goes. That's the honest truth. So if he already make a decision, that's the one he's gonna go with. So it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna be the one who say, oh, chief, this I don't like the way this go. I don't like the way this sound. It's just whatever he said.
Okay. So in terms of you would be somebody who probably would understand the structure of the government that exists here. You want to give viewers an idea of how things operate here in terms of decision making, and why would a chief be able to, you know, unilaterally be able to make decisions without anybody else involved? Because in other spaces, whether it is a member of parliament or it's a council, you know, there's a parish council, there's a parliament, there's a senate where, you know, views contend and people can, you know, say what they want to say. Is there such a structure?
The thing is,
traditionally in the area?
The thing is, to my honest opinion, sir, this thing is way bigger than me and you, because if he and the Prime Minister of Jamaica have a feud that I don't know of, I cannot speak on behalf of it. You understand?
So you think there's a feud?
More likely before they was going back and forth about a lot of stuff. So, you know, disagreement and land. Because I know, because I'm 40 something years old. I don't want to give the specific number.
Yes.
You understand? I've lived here all the day of my life. And I've never seen no government ever try to come here and try to take away this land, because it cannot move. You know, the Maroon already sit on it. It cannot move. So I wouldn't even worry about government going to come and take this land from us. You understand? So that is way out of it. To the question why Jamaica gonna ask, this is about people who on the side with PNP and people on the side with Labour, right? Just maybe disagreeing on certain things. So don't bring that to Accompong town. This is a little village by itself, so we keep it by like that. Don't bring PNP and Labour right into this thing. We could live as one, and if Jamaican government outside of Accompong want to help us, that's the help that we need to get the people out of the Jew water and people who doesn't have any roof on their house. That is what we are about today, and I'm not here to bring down the colonel in any form of way, but we are here standing up for the people in the community who need the help, and that's my say.
All right. Talk to me though. In terms of the wider about do you have an idea of how many persons live within the community, that you call Accompong?
There's a lot of people. A lot of.
You have a number?
I would roughly say within over 2,500 or more, because some like move out of the community for a better life.
Right.
So we're looking at that number.
Okay. And in terms of the sentiments which you're expressing today, do you have a feel of what size of the community? 'Cause some person may disagree with what you're saying. Give me an idea.
You're asking the question that a lot of people is complaining, but some is camera shy and some is scared. They just want to stay in the back. But we are one of the few people who decide our mind that we're going to come up front and let our voice be heard.
Okay.
You understand? People want to say things. People is saying things, but they want to sit back. People looking at maybe the after effect. But we're not going to sit down and let people walk over us. And somebody, we have to. This is freedom of speech, so we have to talk our mind.
All right, Marvin. Final words are yours, because all we're as a news media, BOJ TV, all we want is the truth. All we want is to get all the views of the persons, and anybody at all, including the chief, who wants to come and speak to us, explain, give their side of the story. That is what we are about. No other motive, no other intention. Final words are yours, my brother.
As I said, Mr. Prime Minister, we accept the help that you have for us, sir, and we need it. If as I said, you already been here and you see the community is devastated. A lot of shop is broken down and the house is empty, and we need the help and we accept it. That's all. Thank you.
Thanks for talking to us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, first of all,
Yeah, man. What's your name, sir?
Rowan, man.
Okay.
Bernard,
All right. Talk to me, Bernard. What's your growth today?
My grounds to this, we not come for preach politics, as we will say. It's not about politics, it's not about PNP or JLP. See? It's about the people voice. Because everybody have a voice, you know? Because if you're the Prime Minister when talk and you say, boy, you welcome the help from the JDF, then why you come 2 days after that or 3 days after that, you tell me say don't want no soldier person inside here? See? Remember this, look on the roof there. Everybody lose their roof, Me lose a shop, me lose my roof. Wishing way. Me look at construction, yes. Me can't start up by myself because I can't buy 1 and 2. But all the people can do, we have to do their little farming and make back up something. You see what I say? We can't talk for them. And most of all, right now people want help, man. I hope I out there you have baby pan bed, Little young one they are same, If it a top all in them, I look up in them. So we have to understand this. Seeing I know say right now. And the thing about it, no man no voice for all. Because every man have a voice. And if you have a voice, you have to express yourself. And no man express his fear. You see me I say? So my views is, brother, right now, you man need the help and if you take care. Because listen me I say, if you get the help from JDF, and you have a little thing for yourself where you can put back. So what? Why you don't take your help and then use that to back up something else? That's my views. You see me I say? Then you go say you don't want no that means you have something to hide. We're not this we don't want no JDF. We have some hide in Maroon. We don't have nothing to hide there. We don't know wanted, we don't know no guns or bullets or bombs or grenades. So why did what? We need the help, man. We need the help and we have to talk, Because right now, to what me say I go on right now, are foolishness. Definitely. Because everybody have a views, every man have a word, every man have a saying that this is not a one man talk for all. You see me I say? Because when you hear, remember I say, when you're talking, you're out the road and everybody about not Maroon town, Then I say one man, They must say whole Maroon town a fool, whole Maroon town a idiot, Maroon town want nothing good, Maroon town want this. So we have to remember this. This is Wellness. Honorable Andrew Wellness. You come here and you say to we say, you're not afraid to go in and no community, you say whole of Jamaica for you. Whole of Jamaica for you. Stick by your word, my boss. Stick by your word. Remember this, you're a Prime Minister. I one man in the country. You see me I say? And you run this. So watch how we are saying, the people them need help, man. And we want it. Don't turn your back on me. Please, me I beg you, don't turn your back on the people. The people them need you. You see me I say? So just stand up to your word. I mean, know you're a big man like that, I mean, know so what you say and what you do, brother. So just work with it. See? I mean, right now, me feel away. Me feel away because if
You're a man in a dialogue and you say everything good and you speak highly. That means you come like a bit cheating that. Because if you go speak today and then tomorrow you go turn your back on your word, that means it no look good. Nothing no good about it. So you have to just deal with things as a real way. So Mr. Awareness, I will tell you again, we respect you. We loyalty there with your brother. Remember me, I tell you. Just stick by with them. What you say, how we are look for. And you run this. No man no big on the law. No man no big on the law. So just stick by your word. Be short. Yes,
Thanks for talking to us. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Akila, a resident of Accompong.
All right. I realize you don't have any job, Akila. Where is your job?
No, because I don't stand with these set of people here today.
Yes. All right. Talk to me. Because, we want all the views. We're not here to hear one side. We want to hear everything. BOJ TV is all about just, hearing the concerns of everybody. Talk to me.
All right, what I know going on in Accompong is Chief Curry been helping everybody before and after Melissa.
Okay. And you would have heard some of the roses coming today in terms of the interviews that we're doing. Are you heard what they're saying?
Yes, some of what they're saying.
All right. And what's your take on it?
Well, my take on it, we stand with Chief and whatever he's saying. He would take the materials and stuff from the government, but no to the JDF, and we stand with him on that.
Okay. All right. So you're agreeing in terms of the assistance, in terms of the material that comes.
Yes.
But your only problem is the presence of the JDF, Jamaica Defense Force
Yes.
here. And what's your main problem? Talk to me.
It's not really a problem, but we have enough work for it. We have enough men here that can do the work.
Okay.
We have enough labor force here that can do the work.
Right. And as I asked the other person that I spoke to, he indicated to me that probably about 2,500 persons, you would say, in the community as such. What sort of percentage you say is agreeing with you? Because everybody, one family, different minds, 10 brothers, 10 different minds. What is the general sentiment in here?
I don't know everybody's perspective, but I know mine. And other persons would agree with me as well.
Okay. Is the chief around? Because we love to talk to him.
I'm not sure if he's around right now.
Is there any representative that we can talk to? Please. All right. Hi, you look like you're the media personnel up here, man. Are you the official media station up here in Accompong?
Not really.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Akita.
Akita. I realize you're live on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm here to show the people of Jamaica and the wider diaspora what is going on in our community and the things that are being saying about us, and we are not pleased with it. And we come to make peace and not to fight, not war.
Okay. Well, you'd have heard there are persons who disagree as it relates to the JDF coming in. Some persons agree with it. What is your take on it?
Well, I don't have a problem with the JDF coming in Accompong town to work. Remember, they are just coming in to do their work and to leave. They're not staying. And we don't have anything up here hiding in Accompong town. So why not let them come in, do their work, and go? They are saying in Accompong town that they have a Mason in here saying that they are willing to do the work, but some are saying they are not doing a free work. Who is okay? If the Prime Minister sent in the material come inside here to work, who is going to pay the mason? Who's going to pay them to do the work? Because everybody has a family to feed. Everybody has a family to feed, and it would look so unfair if we put the people in here to work on our houses and not giving them something to go home with. Who's going to pay the people in here, the mason?
Okay. And so that's your take on the matter?
Yes. That is my take.
All right.
And we are not happy with the decision that the chief has made. We are not happy. You made your talk with the Prime Minister and you go inside. We don't even know who are your consular. Who is your consul? We don't know them. They are not even Maroon, because if they were Maroon, I am a Maroon. I've been here 39 years. Mm-hmm. And since you come here, I know that you did have a consul, but the consul is broken up. So who are the new consul?
Do you have what's the term in terms of the time limit for a term of You have elections, right?
Yes, every 5 years.
Every 5 years. How many years now have gone in this term so far?
February will be the next election.
February 2026.
Yeah.
Okay. And when the election is held, who are the persons that they vote for? Only the chief, or who
No,
else?
not only the chief. You have random person that come up. Yeah, just come out and say they're running for the colonel of the community.
Oh, the colonel, right?
Yeah.
But apart from the colonel, which other positions are there in terms of that persons can vote for? Is it only the colonel?
Only the colonel.
Only colonel.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I want to thank you for talking to us. And as we said, we responded to a call at the newsroom, so we are here to hear the voice of the people.
Yes, and we need justice up here. We don't want to the people out there. We don't want you out there bashing Accompong Town. We are all not bad people up here. We are not all bad people up here.
All right. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
All right, so we are here still in Accompong, but we have a caller who is calling online. You know, the technology allows us to speak to people from all over the world, from anywhere we are. So we actually have a call on WhatsApp. We're going to try to see if we'll be able to speak to her. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Kimani, but everybody know me as Charlene in the community.
All right. So we got a call about an issue here in Accompong, and we are here to hear the views of the persons. And I hear you want to give me your point of view. Talk to me. Is a call coming in? Yes. Yes. Are you here? Are you hearing me?
My point of view. Basically, what I'm saying, the issue I want to address, about the leader, the colonel, rejecting the military help in Accompong, stating that Maroon, especially elderlies, would be traumatized by military presence in Accompong. That is crap. I'm a Maroon born. I was born in the community for years. I lived there actually maybe 4 or 5 years ago, right? And
Yes.
military presence have always been in Accompong that I can remember, even from a little girl growing up. I remember soldiers used to camp out in back then Accompong all-age school, and they used to leave there and go out and camp out and eradicate marijuana, etc. All people get along with them back then. Young people, young girls would have changed all them clothes 3 times a day to impress soldiers. Everybody was happy to have military presence in Accompong, that I can tell. And further coming up to 5 years ago, I remember some soldier in Canada went to Accompong, went to train with the JDF, and Accompong was their training ground. And those soldiers marched in from Lakovia. And I remember even children walk out to meet the military to bring them into Accompong. They have their food, the soldiers share their food with them. Elderly people, if a helicopter with soldier land up at the school, as old as people are, they reach up there before the young people. Maroons have no problem with military. That is crap. It's some other reason, but not the reason that he said. That is not the reason. And we welcome the military into Accompong, because may I tell you, if they don't get help from military, the people are going to be homeless for a long time. They are going to be homeless for a long time. We have no problem with the government. I can remember the government, both PNP and JLP government being in alliance, have a friendly relationship going on. The bus that Accompong Maroon have, it was gifted by Babsy Grange and the JLP.
Okay.
This whole charade about Maroons and government in war, it's not Maroons. That has to be a personal war, but not Maroons. Maroon need the help. Mr. We are crying out for help for the people, because nobody's gonna help them. If the JDF don't come in, Maroons are not gonna be homeless. We don't know where that decision come from, but I'm telling you, people scared to talk, but nobody's in agreement with it. This foolishness needs to stop. Maroon need to stop being out here, because they're not getting the chance to speak their side of the story.
Okay. All right. We want to thank you.
We need the help. We don't have problem with military. Military has always been there. Nobody's afraid of military gun. Something we used to Maroon, used to that.
All right. We want to thank you for giving it.
All people is scared of no military with gun. It's a lie from the pit of hell.
All right. We want to thank you for giving us your perspective.
I'm pleading to the Prime
Yes.
Minister.
Go ahead.
Who don't want the help, let them reject it. But the ones that need the help them to fix their roof.
All right, Charlene. Thanks for talking to us on BOJ TV, and we're giving everybody their point of view to speak. We want to hear everybody's going to get to give their side of the story. All right.
Okay.
All right. And thanks for talking to us. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Joan.
All right, Joan, thanks for talking to us on BOJ TV. As you know, we have been talking to residents. We got a call at the newsroom. So we are here today and we are here to hear everybody's view. So we're talking to everybody. We want to hear both sides of the story. You want to give me your point of view as it relates to what's happening here?
Okay, good afternoon. As he already said, my name is John.
Yes.
I listened to the clip that the chief have said about the Prime Minister. He was warmly welcome. And the problem is, we have little children, we have adults, we have sick people. And the problem is, Chief did not reject the Prime Minister's offer. He only says he don't want the military, them to be walking around the community with their guns and other stuff. So I don't know why the problem is bringing this far. Because to my opinion, he didn't say anything that is wrong. And everybody have a right for their own opinion. You understand?
Right.
So I don't know where the problem is coming from. He did not say he don't want the help. Definitely he did not say don't want the help. And if it's your community, and even the Prime Minister have a right to say what he want and what he don't want. You understand?
Right.
So if the chief say he don't want it, he just don't want it. He did not say, I repeat myself, he don't want the help. He do want the help. But the rejection is he don't want the military them to do the work because he has people can do the work. You understand? So I don't know what is it the problem is. That's my few words.
All right. Tell me though, in terms of because we don't want a good situation to turn into a bad situation, because what we hear is that an offer from the government, and then in terms of the point of view of the chief, could there be a meeting of minds where we could probably have a community meeting and everybody sit and discuss it?
Yes, it could. It could. But as you see for yourself, you see the division. Because this thing, they're taking it into a politics thing. You understand? They're taking it to a politics thing. Which way it should not be, because when the Prime Minister come here, he come for everybody. And when he's doing the house, he's doing for everybody. You understand? He's not doing for the laborer and leave the PNP, as we could speak. You understand? You see the people, you see the reaction of them. Because they're taking this thing one-sided. They are not taking it as a Prime
Is the chief around that we can talk to the chief?
I don't know. I don't know if he's available because I'm coming from my house.
All right. We'd love to get a chance to talk to him though.
Okay.
All right. So thanks for talking to us.
You're welcome. Okay, thank you.
All right, so we're still here in Accompong, getting the views of the person as it relates to the recent issue that you're here been talking about. What's your name, sir? Kenrick. Kenrick, where are we now?
So we're in Accompong town, yes, and we are on a special ground, a secret ground, kingdom, yes. And the word kingdom means one family. So through the war, this is where our ancestors kept in culture, and all the warriors will bring all the tribes, the Ashanti, the Coromantee, the Congolese, Igbo, to situate, to plan for the war and also for feasting. Okay. That's why when it comes down to the 6th of January, this is where we do our ceremony. Okay. And everything I've done in Coromantee language, the songs, the language I speak, communication, when it comes down to the drummers, the singers, and the dancers. It's all Coromantee. We don't speak no English, no French, nothing, just Coromantee. Because that's African tradition.
Give me a little bit, because you know the viewers want to. Give me a little bit of the Coromantee.
Alright, ni anke pan piki bo ye kote ko yan pasha ye, amini wa ye, shake yan pa ye kote ko yan pasha ye. So we are asking for blessing, protection upon our people through this hurricane. Ashabe, Melissa.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's how, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So we are here on this ground because things are not really right when it comes down to moving forward with our people in Accompong. That's why I chose this ground, Kinda. As you can see, this is my instrument.
Okay.
And you know, there's so much that we can. There's so much when it comes down to the history and the culture of the Maroons and the culture of Accompong. You know, and this drum is a personal drum. No female allowed to touch this drum, Gumbe drum. No female allowed to play it. No female allowed to even put a pin toward this drum.
What's the reason of that?
Alright. Our foreparents tell that, you know, why have a long tail and a curve? You know what I mean? Because that's a simple thing. If female contribute to building to this drum, then it can bring bad luck. You probably can't have no baby. You know, you can probably come and you just, you know, contribute just a token or a nail or a wedge to this drum.
Okay.
You know, and once you do that as a female, then it can cause a whole rupture within the family. It's a tradition where it can demolish your whole family. You can live until you're 90 or 100 years old, but the family, you nothing.
If they touch this drum.
Female.
Okay.
Female.
Okay. And how long you have this now?
This drum have been built from 2007.
Okay.
And this is when we found the Accompong Maroon Culture Group. You know, and this was the first drum that I built. First Gumbe drum. So whosoever can do the must do it, and we can just, you know, equip with it. So this drum this is not a baby. You know, you can look around and you can see all the babies running around. This is not a baby drum. This is an adult drum. Like, I won't do the math now because I don't want to get it wrong. So just know that from 2007 up until now.
Okay.
Gumbe drum. And this drum was built within the culture camp. Accompong. Yeah, man, we have older drum, but this is like my first.
Okay, what's the oldest drum you have? No,
you know,
remember?
Oh yeah, so we have drum probably 50 years. More than we have one in the museum where it's from Bafono days. Bafono was the man who was so that like probably about 170 years. Bafono come up to Mars Road, come up to Bar Wheel, and you know, the great Oberman. Bar wheel, and you know what I mean. So this is no joke.
Okay.
You know, and the only thing that is repair on it is the skin. You can look at it.
Alright.
Because you know we've been through the hurricane and we say alright, the skin get damaged because jump fall and jump because we have a jump room. You know, so I repaired those skin, and this skin is straight from Ghana. Okay. Kumasi. Now when you take a good look at it. Kumasi, Ghana, this skin is from. And we give our love and respect to Baba Kojo, Obed Foundation for sending us skins after the hurricane to say repair those drums because the drums are spiritual. It's all about spirituality. You know, it's a connection because when you talk about the Coromantee, the Ashanti, the Congolese and all that, it's one family. When you talk about Ghana, Nigeria, you know, Algeria, one family. You know, so that's when it comes down to not all of the cultural aspect when it comes down to Accompong.
Right.
Just a breakdown.
We want to thank you for inviting the BOJ TV family to Accompong. You know, we feel welcome in the area, and you know, we wish you guys all the best moving forward. We wish the community speedy recovery, and I hope that everything will be resolved in an amicable way that, you know, everybody is happy. At the end of the day, we are all from the same
one family. Kinda, you can see. Kinda, one family. You see, once all of us come together as one, let's hear the voice of the people that live within Accompong and the neighboring communities. When it comes down to Bexhill and Whitehall, Cedar Spring, Long Road, Retirement, Jersey, you know. So let's get that going. You know, we don't want no one to say, oh, we don't want to assist the government. The government have been assisting us, not just now, not just the term, the chief, Richard Curry, his tenure, his 5 year. We have been getting support from the government. So guess what? Let's do it right. The government come here, most honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, Honorable Babsy Green, Fly Green, most honorable Fly Green and Honorable Colonel Juna, all of them came here and they give us support. They bring like over 500 packages to us. You know what I mean? Well, they disburse some to the MP on that day, so it's not really 500 that sit in Accompong, because some send out. So we have 270. So guess what? We have to show the respect.
All right.
If you remember, it's not just food. It's not just food. If I should cook a plate of food, a pot of food right now, and I'm eating inside a house that when the rain fall, I get wet while eating, it doesn't make sense. There's no fun, there's no enjoyment in that meal. So let's do it right.
But I want to encourage you guys though, because Accompong is known all over the world. As we came through the community, we saw tourist students in the area. So
yes.
I mean, Accompong is no small community. It's international where people love all over the world. So we have to big enough to find a way. I don't know if it's a meeting you're not gonna have now with the wider community.
It's not
sit
really
down, come to a consensus, and move forward and make we keep the strong name of the community.
It's not really big, We know what we know, and we know what's right. You see, many persons are coming from outside, leave the Maroons of Accompong within the territory to decide their future. I don't want a man come on Kingston that doesn't know the territory, know the history, the culture, or a man to go be able to say, all right, let's do this. No, it's not it. Let the people decide. Then after we make our decision, you bring our voice.
So at this stage, you still would want a meeting. So let's go back to the bargaining table. Representatives from all angles, the government, the chief, community members, and we sit down at the table.
Yes, man.
Sit down at the table. So there's still room for discussion.
There's always room in Accompong. There's always room when it comes down to one. For Captain Kojo, we said the land is for the born and the unborn. No matter what, the land is for the born and the unborn. So guess what? If I walk here and I go to a sale ground out by the square and I said before library and what we have to do, and the chief or the colonel said no, then we move to another sale ground. And then all the elders will make their decision. I don't want someone to make a decision that doesn't really know about the seal ground, the history and the culture, to say, all right, I'm gonna give this up on these people. It's like, what are you giving us? No, don't dictate to us as a Maroon. These are the instruments. These are the instruments. This is one of the instruments. When we write this, these are many things that we can do, spiritually, spiritually, we can do a lot. So guess what? Let's do the right.
All right.
Talk with the people.
And of course,
talk with the council.
We'll continue bringing the voice. We'll continue to be a voice for the Maroons.
Yes.
People of Accompong.
You are Maroon. You're from Bridge River. Yes. And that's our territory.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So let's get it going. You know what I mean?
Right,
yeah, man. One cross.
Thanks for inviting BOJ TV.
Yeah, man. One love. One love.
All right, so there you go. That was another exclusive from BOJ TV. Of course, this is how we do it right here at BOJ TV. We take no sides. We give everybody a chance to express themselves fully. And of course, we're still reaching out to Colonel Richard Curry. Chief, we would love to talk to you here. We want to get a first-hand exclusive interview from your mouth. We want to hear your side of the story. We want you to respond to everything that has been said. I'm Karen Spencer for BOJ TV. See you next time as we bring you another exclusive